of speech about teenage depression. There are many different symptoms to teenage depression, and according to crchealth.com, these are all the symptoms: anger or hostility, irritability or restlessness, unexplained aches and pains, extreme sensitivity to criticism, lack of emotion or energy, change in appetite, weight, or sleep habits, self-injury, feelings of worthlessness, hopelessness, or sadness, frequent crying, withdrawal from family and friends, risky behavior or acting out, low self-esteem, poor academic performance, substance abuse, and talking about death or suicide. Some symptoms stand out more than others, such as crying, talking about death or suicide, or self-injury. However, some do not stand out as much as others, and I will be talking about 3 that don't stand out as much. The first one I will be talking about is unexplainable aches and pains. Unexplainable aches and pains is one of the many symptoms of teenage depression. Most people aren't aware that this is a symptom, and according to teenlifeline.org, teens who frequently complain about physical ailments often have depression. This is more common in teenagers than adults because adults feel more emotional pain than physical pain. If your teenager complains about often having a hurt and upset stomach or constantly getting headaches, that may be a sign that they have depression. The next symptom is risky behavior or acting out. This is also one of the many symptoms, and just like the first one, not everyone knows that it is a symptom. According to webmd.com, some teenagers turn to drugs or alcohol, which endangers them even further. And this is more common in teenagers than adults because teenagers are more rebellious than adults. Adults know good from bad, and teens tend to not know good from bad. Like if your teen is trying to steal jewelry from a store, or taking the car out late at night, or driving really fast and then they end up in an accident, that would be considered risky behavior, and you may want to talk to a doctor. The third and final symptom is extreme sensitivity to criticism. This is also one of the many symptoms, and just like the other 2, not everyone realizes that this is a symptom. According to teenlifeline.org, teens who are overcome with worthlessness may feel very vulnerable to failure. This is more common in teens than adults because adults have already experienced failure in their lives, that they already know how it feels, and teens tend to not take failure or rejection too well, so they often fear from it. The 15 symptoms of teenage depression are anger or hostility, irritability or restlessness, unexplained aches and pains, extreme sensitivity to criticism, lack of emotion or energy, change in appetite, weight, or sleep habits, self-injury, feelings of worthlessness, hopelessness, or sadness, frequent crying, withdrawal from family and friends, risky behavior or acting out, low self-esteem, poor academic performance, substance abuse, and talking about death and suicide. I chose 3 symptoms that stood out less than most because I felt that ones that stood out weren't really worth talking about. Thank you.